Yes, so this is Thomas, and I'm gonna wait for some people to join me, but in the meantime, I'm gonna start doing a bit of programming. And the feature I'm working on right now is about testing the API endpoint, or well, I'm writing some Cucumber tests to create users with skills, etc., etc. So I'm just doing some refactoring right now of the step definition where we create users. So I have to pass in. I have to exclude some skills. So we have a background step saying giving that a user exists with a username and also some skills. And in my step definition, I have to make sure that the factory girl is not picking up the skills key in the hash, basically. So in order to do that, I need to let's make sure that that is actually excluded, because the step is failing for me right now, of course. So let's have a look. So I'm using my debugger to access those values. So now let's see what hash is. Hash is this, and hash accept skills is also this, because this won't fly. So we need to do as in the key name like this. Yes. All right. So that's weird. Where isn't those key symbols transferred to symbols? Okay, well, they aren't apparently, so nothing we can do about it. Oh, that was not right. So hash accept skills. Okay, so let's see. User all, nothing. So if we quit. So undefined method each for programming. Cooking travels. Okay, so we are passing in a string there, and that's because skill is skills each. But where is that? Where is that breaking up rest? Undefined method each for program. But why would that kick in here? We are Huh. Let's run this again. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. So this is what. No, well, that worked. So user. Sorry, users all should have. Sorry, user all should have one user. Okay, and then hash skill. What is hash skills? That is this. Okay. So we add skills hash if this is okay. So true, right? Which means user first skills should be that. Travels, cooking, and programming. Good. So what's going on? So that is working. That is working. That is working. And that is, oh, that, and this will fail for me, of course. Yes, okay. Good, so that works. So let's just remove this. We're past that, and we are failing on, of course, unlimited matches. Okay, so here is the problem with this. There's a different problem, which is good. So we're just gonna go back here and index and the matches response. Matches JSON, yes, or let's say Unify. Well, Unify. And we're not requiring this, but we're requiring, we are requiring Unify and slash.
Hello, Thomas.
1. Hey man, how's it going?
Not pretty good. I tried to click on your Hangout as soon as you posted the notification, so the Hangout window opened up and then my browser crashed.
Oh.
I had to restart my computer.
That sucks. That sucks.
Yeah, so as I said on the first day, Cucumber isn't that good for API testing.
Yeah, so the thing here is that, so I think that Tony made a good work with setting that up for you know, for a static response. You know, ping pong is cool, right? So that's all right. I don't mind that at all. But you see, the problem with when I'm requesting more complex JSON responses, right? Then I have to build this stuff up. So right now I'm in a messy you know thing here, basically, you know, with the step definition, because I have to build the response up, and my you know, so my scenario looks like this. So you know, I can't parse, since I don't know what the JSON response would be exactly, right? In terms of, I know all the keys and things, but for instance, the created at could differ, and you know, some other attributes are set, like data attributes are set. You know, in the testing environment, you can't foresee everything unless you jump back and forward in time and stuff like that. So. So I'm not entirely convinced that this is the best solution for us. But I don't think that this is a good time to change at the moment. I would like to set that up as a chore for later on, basically. You know, probably. Yeah. So let's see. This is passing. Let me just see if this feature with users is passing. So because I've been playing around with it for a little bit. Okay, that looks good. So the Unify response should, yes. Ooh, so now I have to build the entire thing. Gosh. So user. User. Oh shit. I'm not happy with this at all, to be honest. So can I get here last response? And let's see here if I can do binding try here and run this feature. So last response. Okay, so last response body will be this. And can I say as JSON, or can I call it like this, or to JSON? Is it to JSON?
Yeah, to JSON. I think. Wait, this is already in JSON, right?
Yeah, so I can call, but to get this a little prettier, so should I do JSON
parse? Yeah.
Yes. Dot parse.
And Tarek is here. Hello, Tarek.
Once again?
I said Tarek is here in the Hangout.
Oh, hi, Tarek.
Does that work? I think it's
Oh, there you go.
cap.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Hi.
this is the response I get, you know. But you see, this will be
Yeah, and the
dynamic.
ID as well.
Yes.
User ID.
And the user ID will also be dynamic, you know. So this pretty much sucks for me right now. So I can't just grab this because I would like to, you know, you know what I mean. I would just like to paste this in like this, you know, and just compare it, or, you know. Do you have any ideas how to do this as smooth as possible?
I'm definitely not a cucumber. I mean, what you could do is you could just check the individual attributes, like check if you have something in the ID,
Yeah, but
or can you
but
open the feature?
hold on a
File?
second before we continue. So I do have the last response still available to me, right?
Yeah.
So I would say that couldn't we do something like expect last response dot, what is it, matches, or what can we do, dot last response body, and then can I call,
Expect it to be equal to something else.
yeah, can I call this? No, yeah, no, I cannot. Matches. Why can't I? Well, I would like to access, you know, just this, you know.
Yeah, so that would be last response body. What? Wait, just
Can't we do something like this? Yes. Okay, so this is then the array basically. So we could say that this should contain we could iterate over this array, right?
yes.
And then say something like user, right? And then blah, 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 user. So user dot user name, right? That should return Tarek and Ivan at this. No, for hash. User. Oh. Okay, so perhaps something like this, of course. No. So if we just put. No, it doesn't output that. Why not?
Well, uh, I think you need to do user, then another user, then another in brackets user, and then username.
I think you need to put user.user.
Yeah, exactly, because that's in the nested hash if you check. So
User. Okay, so user dot. Okay. So wow. You mean like this?
yeah, probably, I guess. Try that if that doesn't work.
No, but it's not like dot, but perhaps like.
Yeah, in brackets. Yeah, just like the username.
That. Well, yeah.
You need to do map, not each.
Yeah.
Um,
Dot map. Okay.
dot map and then remove the puts.
Remove the quote on.
No, remove the quote statement.
I don't follow you now.
I said, I mean, like, just remove the print statement and just keep it as user username.
Yeah. Sorry. Now I get you. Okay. All right. Okay. So this could. Okay. So we could say that. So matches equals, an array. So we just create an array with those two names, and then we can expect those matches to. How can we create? Can we create an array out of this table?
What is the table?
Well, the table is right now. Yeah, the names here.
Yeah. So just do table.map.
Okay, hold on a second.
Table.map.
I think I have to break. I have to. Let's see. Let's see. Where am I right now? Why I'm at the response. So hold on a second. Let's break it here instead. Binding try, and that's gone. Tarek disappeared. He felt it was boring, I guess. So. Okay, so table is that, and then table dot. What did you say? Hashes or map or?
Wait. Try doing table 0. Table, then access the first element.
No. Let's see. What's hashes? Okay, so that creates that for me, but I would not like to table, not hashes, but there's another way to do this, like an array.
Try doing table.map and then just return the same element, like table.map takes an argument x and then returns x. Just show me the output for that.
Like this?
Yeah.
I think I have to do table hashes on it.
Just run that, see what that says. Interesting.
It's the same thing, basically. That's the hashes.
How do we do that in the given a list of users exists?
So usually we do Godwin steps, so we do table hashes each, and then we create a hash. But there is another way to create just an array out of the table, actually. Because
for that I guess you could just do table dot. I mean, you just want the array of the elements there, right?
Yeah.
So just do table.hashes.map hash matches. So just choose that element for that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So we do this. There must be a better way to do this, but fuck it now. So matches, and then we do, well, what we can do like this. Expect matches to equal this, right? Yeah, I think so. So let's see if we can run this again. Yeah, so that passes now. Good. So delegate the CIAM fixed step and git push origin in programming skill. Okay, so let me just demo this for you, Sampriti and Tarek. Yes. So what I've done now, before I demo, so I created this this method in the user's controller called Unify, and we're just grabbing the user and we unifying. We create a collection of unified users by calling the Unify method on the user, and the Unify method on the model is very straightforward. It's basically just find related skills, as you see here. So in our so we have an endpoint now. Let's see, where is the endpoint? It's blah, blah. Here it is. So we created this builder, and we are returning the user, and we are returning the matches, basically, right? But I also created a small little thingy on the show page for the user in the Godmin interface. I'm actually hitting the endpoint with some jQuery, you know, just doing an AJAX call to that endpoint, and I'm displaying it on the show page. So in practical terms, it looks something like this. So we go to Project Unify, and we go to users, and let's see, we have to edit this user, for instance, and I'm going to do test and Java and you know, r/travel, something like this, right? So we update the user, and all good. We go to users again, and we edit another user with Java, travel, and something else like cooking, right? So, and then we go and try that again on Miguel, and we say cooking on him only, right? And then just to make sure, we get another one, and we say travel on this one. Okay. Okay. So now, if I go to the first user, for instance, and I go to the show page, I added an action here on the in the pull down when it's saying Unify, and this returns matches for this person. So we know that Bryce and Julian has the same. We can see that both of these has the same skill list, right? So it's just for demo purposes, but also for the admin. You know, if they get a call from somebody, perhaps they want to, you know, how can you match me with some people? Then they can do a manual match. The problem with this is I haven't covered this in Cucumber tests yet. That's one thing. The other problem, the way I see it, is that I think I need to, well, I need to condition this action to be only visible on the show page. You know, now it's accessible in the edit page as well, but it won't do anything, of course. You know, so
there is a thing for this on the Godmin README. I think I was reading about it yesterday.
Okay, all right. Do you want to check it out? Do you want to take over? So you know, so the two things we need to do in this session, I was hoping, is to write some cukes for this, and to condition this stuff basically.
Right.
If you like, you're more than welcome to pair program with me on this one right now.
All right, let's do that then. Like push up whatever you have to your branch, I guess.
Yeah. So,
One more unrelated thing. like we have completely moved over from the refugee tech name, right? It's all Project Unify now.
Yeah. So I can go into the console and make that update on the slug. You know, on the website one slug on the project page. Is that what you mean?
No, this was related to the Hangouts notification thing. Like, um, the notification for this Hangout should have been posted in the Project Unify channel, but it wasn't because it was using the old name of Refugee Tech.
Okay.
So I had to change that. That's it.
Good call. All right. So everything is pushed up to that unified by skill. So I guess if you share your screen, I don't know if you have me as a remote set up yet. Do you need that link?
Sorry, what did you say?
Do you have me set up as remote? In your
Your voice is breaking up for me. It's probably my.
Oh, it's your connection.
Just hold on for a second. I can't really hear you that well because my internet connection. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I was just wondering whether you want to grab the code, and he dropped out. Never mind. So let's have a look at the step defs here. So, or I mean, at the scenario. So let's go to Godmin. And Unify matching feature. So basically, scenario display matches on user's show. I click on show, I click on action, Unify. I should see Tarek, Ivan, and I should not see Mazen. So that is pretty much covered actually already, I would say. Let's run this through. That's on Godmin, yes. So Cucumber, features, Godmin, Unify feature. And it's a simple little test, but I think it covers everything. Yeah, good. No, so basically I forgot that I already written this scenario. So what we would have to do is to condition the display of that menu item basically, and that is on the breadcrumb. So this is the link. Can we check for current path here? Do you know that?
Okay, where you are adding this Unify method to the menu?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this one, yeah. Where to put that? Well, yeah, I guess you could check, I mean, something like the resource dot.
Yeah, well, yeah. Because they if policy resource show.
Yeah, exactly.
Show, edit.
That you can use that policy resource dot edit or show whatever. So.
Okay, so basically what you're saying is that if I do this here.
Oh no, like just I think action name is equal to show. Like if action name is equal to show, then.
Yeah. Yes. So basically we do. Yeah. Let's do if action name is this. Then we display this, right? Otherwise, we just don't display it. Yes, I hate when they use double quotes. You know, I don't like it. This is scaffolded by the Godmin people, basically. You know, I'm gonna change that because I'm picky about those things. Yes. Action name equal show. Yes. So this means that we need to add another feature. here in the skills, no, in the Unify, sorry. Scenario, hide link, hide Unify link on users. Edit. Right. Given I click on edit for Thomas, and I click action, right? Then I should not see Unify. That should be enough. We could create a new step definition and say I should not see the link Unify, right? But this could make the cut anyway.
Yeah, that will be enough, I guess.
Yeah. Let's not overdo this. So let's run this. Ouch.
Damn, it's done.
Undefined native and nil class. What the fuck? Well, I can't even spell my own name, you know. There we go. Let's try it again. Yeah. Let's see. Expected not to find Unify. Actions show destroy you, but it didn't find Unify. So what's up?
Oh. I think that there is. What's the error again?
Expected not to find Unify in project Unify. Oh, project Unify. Okay, so that's where it finds it. Of course. There we go. So let's refactor that step. I should not see link. The link.
But Project Unify is a link as well, I guess.
But we can do an exact match on that, can't we?
All right, yeah.
I think so, at least. Or we can call within or something. Let's see. Page to have link. We can say we can have link, right? Or have CSS.
Yes, A, and then just check the value or something. How do I do that?
I think we can do this. Have link, not to have link.
Where are you? I can't really see it.
Let's run it and see what we get. Well, that blew up. Okay, so we found that link. So that matcher worked, but he found the Project Unify link. So let's see, capybara exact match. How do I find the exact text of the text spelled in find a. Could this do it raise instead of string text? Exact true, right? Yeah. Let's try that. And see if that works or if it blows up in my face. Well, that worked. Good. CI AM factor. What did we do actually? Yeah. Play of Unify link on to on condition for yeah. So there we go. Git push origin. Yes. So this is pretty done, I think, actually, to be honest. I'm just going to run the tests. If there's anything else we can come up with, well, there is a problem with this little JavaScript that I added to the show page, because so we're hitting the endpoint, and the profile link that the endpoint comes up with is is actually a link to the JSON response. So that could be a little problematic. But what is this? What is this? What is this? Not unified if no common skill. PG undefined function or operator does not exist. What? Sapriti, could you pull down the code and see if you get the same error as I do? It seems to be a problem with my database somehow. Yes.
What's the branch name?
Unify by skill. And I'm running into some issues with RSpec.
All right.
Let's see.
Did you install any new gems?
Could have, not sure, don't remember. I don't think so. No, the last one was the Godmin tags that I added, but that was in the previous pull request, and you added the device. No, I have not added anything else. But I'm
running the tests.
So it's not accepting this bang equal, and no operator matches the given name and argument types. You might need to add explicit typecasts.
All right, the same problem with me, I guess.
Okay. But what could that? So.
All right, let's.
You might need to add explicit typecasts, so I can't. No, that didn't come.
Let's do it binding.try and see what's up.
No. Rails
So like
Go ahead.
user 1 does not have any skills.
User
Oh,
one.
never mind.
Well, that's it's good. So that's a problem. So let's have a look at the test then, because so for some reason we have to, when we add skills to the skill list, then but we have to save the user and then need response to skills. You know, I mean,
No, that's fine.
So
I mean,
I think we need to refactor the.
Open up my screen for a second.
Yeah.
Like this one is what I'm talking about. Like what does this users one skill do? Skills.
It should return the objects actually, and so if you do user.one.save, this method should actually return the objects. So well, okay, you cannot do it here, so you have to do it in the test file probably.
I can't do that. It says user vaults.
Okay.
Email can be blank, password can be blank.
Okay, so do validate false then.
Or we could just do factory girl.create here, I guess.
Yeah. You can just create that. Yeah. And we are calling save on those objects. And, Oh, user 3 is not being saved for some reason.
Right,
but
so changing that to factory girl makes the test pass.
Okay, so but you see on line 67, I say user 2 save. I think we need to do user 3 save as well, to be honest.
That, and then that passes, I guess.
Okay, cool. Good. So push that up, and I pull down from you.
Run the whole test suite then.
Yeah. And you use the same feature branch, same branch name.
Sorry?
Did you use the same branch name?
Yeah, the same one.
Okay.
Unify by skill.
It pushed?
Yeah, I pushed it up.
Okay, so just do rake and see with this. Okay, so I'm gonna create a pull request on this now, and you can just have a look. I'd like to have this merged in and deployed today, because I would like to be able to show this to the client.
Yeah, I'll do the review. I'll do the review now.
Good. But the big thing is here is
nothing really much to review. I just check if there's something redundant.
Yeah. So there's a thing here with the geocoding. You know, I'm thinking about how we should do the geocoding basically. But I think it's a little premature. I think that Zmago and you need to work on that, authentication endpoint, to authenticate the user through the, or allow him to sign up through the API, through a post request to the API,
Just hold on for a second. I need to restart the Hangout because my connection has gone bad again.
All right. Okay, no problems. So let's compare pull request, and we are doing that to Agile Ventures Project Unify, the develop here. Let's just grab this. Where do I have where is my Project Unify? So here it is, Unify button, and then we just copy this thing here and just say.
You were. Hello?
Yes, Sampriti?
Hello?
Hello, I hear you.
You were saying something about.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about. So I'm thinking about this story. Where is it? Yes, this one. Add user authentication endpoint to API, so we can actually, log in users and create them through the API. I would like if you and Smago could have a look at this together somehow. It's a continuation of the thing that you've already been working on.
Yeah, Smago looks to be down. Oh, shit. I was fuck. I really can't focus today on something. I made.
I'm old enough to swear. You're not. I'm kidding.
The thing is, I wanted to make a pull request to my version of develop on website one, and I accidentally made it to Agile Ventures. Can't really focus on.
You shouldn't be doing two things at a time, brother. You shouldn't be doing that.
Exactly. All right, so I think Smago said that he was down with fever in the local support channel, so I think he won't be able to focus on this story today. Yeah, it's in the local support channel. Okay. So I'll look into it. So so this basically is like it has it's about the token thing, right? So you log in and then you get access to that, or what?
So this is a rather broad story. I would like. So we need to be able to create users through the API. They need, through the when they use the mobile application, they need to be able to sign up through the API, but they also need to be somehow authenticated with a token or something. So that's why this is a 3-point story. So now we have a user model. We have added device to it, right? So now we need to be able to perform the CRUD actions through the API, but not set. So when I mean CRUD actions, is that register and update your profile, and then be authenticated. So it's rather big, I would say.
All right. So the first step is to allow people to create users using their API.
Yeah.
Second step is to allow them to log in and get a token or something.
Yes.
Third step is to allow them to update their profile and skills using that token, right?
Yes, but apart from skills, don't think about the skills in this story, though.
So just the name and the email and the profile.
Yes.
And the password.
Yes. And somehow we need to be able to test this, using the method that we're using right now, Cucumber. So I would say that try to use this last response.
Yeah, I'll probably hand that over to you because I don't want to get frustrated with that.
Absolutely. So absolutely, yeah. So if you could work on the endpoints and stuff, and I can cover it with tests later on, because the tests in this case are not driving the development. It's more just to make sure that everything works. Yeah. So it's feel free to do whatever you feel is appropriate here.
All right. So.
I'm just gonna prepare this Unify method to user, and then we are created JBuilder route to in API space updated user show. That's basically what we've done here now, right?
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. Tested tests for API response and Godmin interface. That's it. Yeah. We're doing to develop from my unified well, okay, so didn't I push the last guy? I can't see your commit origin Unify by skill. Yeah, so we just create this one. Yes, and your is with us. Cool.
Is my commit not there?
Yeah, it is there. It was just it wasn't there when I was creating it because I didn't push it up, but I pushed it up in the while I was doing the pull request. So good. So that's it, and the semaphore is kicking in. And so yeah, so we had this. I had this issue with the coveralls. You know, I mentioned it. So it measures. So the way we set it up now is that we set it up both in Rails helper or spec helper and in the env.rb file for Cucumber, and it seems like it's measuring twice basically. Do you have any previous experience with coveralls?
Yeah, there is this. 1 second.
There is a way to combine those two, right?
Yeah, it's in the documentation for coveralls. Something about where merged. It wasn't website 1, but I just checked it now, and someone has commented that out. But let me just point you to the documentation. Hold on.
It's not a biggie, you know. If you have time, sometimes you can make the change, but it's not a biggie for me.
Yeah, I will try that out. I don't have access to semaphore, so.
Oh, so let me just fix that for you then. So that's in project settings, collaborators, or is it collaborators? Here we are, and select the team, admins, and add team, and let's have a okay, let's have a look at Agile Ventures instead. So teams, admins have nothing, owners have nothing, project Unify. Okay, so let me just, first of all, I could add you to this team. There you go. And then I will add you to, that will be a little redundant, but I will add you to the project Unify team as well, you know, so pretty, there you go. So now you should have gotten invites to this project.
Let's check that. Oh yeah, I do have.
Good. So we just deployed the application now. So let's have a quick look at the you know, Unify develop and see if the stuff is there basically. You know, this JavaScript thingy. Whoa, what the? All right.
Zoom out.
No. Okay, so okay, wow. All right, cool. I was just afraid that something kicked in the CSS or something, you know, but yeah, so about this logo, you know, I know that he placed it above the nav bar. I was hoping that he perhaps could exchange this Project Unify link to the logo tag, but it could be like this for now. We can refactor this later. It's not a biggie in any way. So let's have a look at the users. All right, we're sorry. Wow. So Heroku logs.
Migrate issue for sure.
Yeah. So Heroku run rake db migrate. We should probably have that as a command on semaphore, like a post command, right? Or something. We can figure it out. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. Yes.
To rake DB schema load and then seed.
Yes. Fuck. So that's because I changed those. I removed those migrations, I guess. So should I drop the database now? I should drop it, right?
No, just do schema load.
Like this?
SCHEMA.
Like this, right?
Yeah. And then seed the database.
Well, we don't see this one. Or do we?
Then how will you generate the actual user?
Yeah, let's make or let's do Rails console. I'm just gonna create it manually because I don't want to have seeded users on this one. I don't know why. Perhaps I should. No, fuck it. Let's. Oh, I'm not sure. Yes. So let's see. So for some reason I'm signed in. Why? Okay, never mind. So let's create a new user. Wow. Why am I getting this now? What could have been wrong? What could be? Do I have like?
Doesn't.
Yeah, no.
Is there nothing in the logs about this?
No, it doesn't say anything, you know.
Or I just run the logs tail and then refresh the page. I don't know what could change, but just try it.
So here we are, and this is the only thing I see here. These two, a few new lines. Where is that? 41, 41. These two lines. Status 500. It gives me a 500 error.
usually show what the edit is. You don't have any roll bar or anything like that set up, do you?
Once again?
We don't have anything for the edit management like roll bar or air break.
No. What could have? Okay, so let's.
This is on the Agile Ventures organization on Heroku, right?
Yeah.
Right. So just open up. I don't know.
You know what? Let's merge in this Unify by skill pull request, okay? And see what happens after we deploy again. There's nothing much to add to it. You can go right ahead and just you know, press the merge button.
I guess everything looks fine on that.
Yeah, it looks good.
Issue, then we'll fix it later.
Yeah. So access. All right. So let's wait a few minutes before. So it's building and we'll deploy in a few seconds. Yeah. So let's talk about this cucumber testing. I mean, I usually test APIs with RSpec, and it feels like we're using Capybara for testing this, and it doesn't feel like a good thing. I would like to have more control over what is being built and stuff.
Yeah, exactly why we wanted to use RSpec request specs. Like just, I mean, we tried it in Take Me Away, and it was perfect, I guess.
Yeah. So let's we need to, at least I'm with all respect to Tony's work, because I think he did a good work setting that up. But I don't since I'm working with and you and I are working with the API mostly, it doesn't feel like the best solution. So I think we're gonna make a switch to that to RSpec basically.
Probably.
Yeah. So let's see, the deployment is kicking in good. And we'll see if we get any more errors.
What the hell?
We need to include the Rails 12 factor in the gem file. For so it's up, okay. Okay, that works. So Thomas and email Thomas at Craft Academy password.
Is it suddenly working now?
Yeah. It works after the redeployment. That's what I thought.
I don't know how that happens.
No. HTML, something like this. So what we could do, we could change the after create path to the index probably, because it doesn't feel good to end up on this one, and create user some pretty, or you can log in and create yourself perhaps. I'm gonna create.
No, I think it's good to have it go to the show path, so you can just confirm that whatever you made was perfect or not. Because on the index, you don't really see the email and.
Yeah, gotcha. I would like to have like a create another link or something, And then we do RSpec. what I've done is that even if I do travel like this, they will always be downcased later on. You know.
Yeah, I noticed that setting in the application.rb.
Yeah. So.
Dude, how does our Project Unify's pull request have that semaphore thing in the coveralls thing in the check?
Yes, it had, but now it. So what I did, I changed the threshold to 90%, and after that update, it doesn't kick in anymore. You know.
It did not kick in for the latest pull request.
No, it didn't, right?
I think it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. 2 checks passed.
Oh, it did say that. Okay, that's good. That's good. But
Yeah,
for
so
a
that
while,
doesn't
it wasn't there, to be honest.
I'm trying to figure out why that doesn't happen on website 1.
Yeah. Yeah. So now we're on 95%. So that's cool. That's good. But so another thing that I'm worried about with coveralls is that, you know, it checks for like really weird, like the step definitions and they are measured. Isn't that weird?
Yeah, you can ignore them, I guess, somehow.
Yeah. And the user Unify is not says it's not tested, but it is tested. I know that it's tested. We're calling that, or perhaps we're not. Yes, we are calling that from.
No, you're not. Yeah, so the cucumber tests are not updated to coveralls. It's only the aspect.
Ah, okay.
I think so. That's what I need to do.
Yeah,
do the merge.
Yeah, good. So anyway, so this works now. You know, I have matches for Thomas, but you see this link. This link actually points to the API. You know, so that's a bit of a problem. But
which link?
You see here on when I match somebody on the Godwin interface, I get these matches for Thomas, and then when I click on the link, that link is to the JSON response. You know. So it's I guess it's not the best UI, but this is for demo purposes anyway, so it doesn't matter. I could have built it differently, but it's cool. I mean, we're getting some functionality now, so it's good. And the skills, yeah, yep, that's good. So the next thing would be, as you mentioned before, to have a link. You know, here I can click on the name of the tag and get display every user tagged with that tag. Could be a good thing. All right, good work. So I need to take off, but as usual, it's great to chat with you. And
yeah, the thing about the user authentication endpoint, I probably won't be able to start work on that until 7 p.m. here, which is about 3 hours from now.
No problems. No problems.
I'll have around how much? 7 plus 5. 6 hours before the client meeting to implement that, so that should be enough, I guess.
Yeah. And then we probably won't be able to demo that, but perhaps, you know, it depends if we can find a good way to do. Well, we can do a post request with curl or something, or with Postman to show them that we are actually registering a user. That could be good, perhaps. Let's talk about it later, whenever you have the chance to. So ping me when you're starting to work on this, and see perhaps I can join in. All right.
All right. Bye for now.
Cool. Take it easy. Bye. And that's it. And we're stopping and so long.